Dear viewer, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be in the world and whatever time you're watching this video. Welcome to another UK Today, where we are going to take a little look at Wimbledon. We're currently in Wimbledon Village at the moment, and what we're going to do is we're going to be heading over that way, just a little bit through the village, show you a little bit of the village, and then try and get down and have a little look at the main town centre. As you can see, in dear old Blighty, we're very blessed with good weather. So let's have a little look around SW19, starting with Wimbledon Village. Any of you bike fans there? Lots of cafes, lots of bars. It's a very, very pretty part of the world, Wimbledon Village. No matter where you are, there always seems to be construction work going on. Okay, now this is the road that leads down to the town centre. It's a very, very pretty part of London, Wimbledon is. No doubt we'll be covering some more at some point. I'd like to see if I can get to Notting Hill and Kensington, Islington, some of the more posher parts of London, places that I'll never be able to afford. I forgot to mention, over that way is the All England Club, where they play the tennis championships. I think a lot of people do get confused sometimes, thinking that the Wimbledon tennis courts are right in the centre. They're not. They're, you know, it's not really walking distance. It's a fair bit out of the town centre, and usually it's always best to maybe jump in a cab or jump in one of the special buses they've got lined up if ever you come to watch the tennis, you know. But do avoid those cab drivers who will charge you the earth. We'll do a crossover here. Oh, free to go. As you can see, we're just getting towards the town centre now. As you can see, we've kind of like captured a quiet moment here. Wow. A quiet moment in London. Just enjoy it for a split second. If ever you get an opportunity, the link below, or the channel link below, will take you into my channel and have a little look around if you want to. More UK Todays. I cover a bit of women's football and do a bit of work for an acting school, and basically just an audio scrapbook of one's life. Starting to get into the centre of town now. And the closer we get into the centre of town, the more we got to see. The less am I rambling. It's a post box that's had its sell-by date. Very, very nice bar that is, all by one. It's a very cool place. There's a real great vibe here in the evenings. It's good nightlife in Wimbledon. You can see down there, that road. There's a Sainsbury's somewhere down there. Oh, better catch this green man. Obviously, if you're coming for the Wimbledon, the tennis championships, there's the underground station, and there's the cabs are over there. So, and they do have buses along over that way when the tournament goes on, that you hop on and hop off, sort of thing. As you can imagine, it's pretty packed. That's the main shopping centre there, that's the centre court. Obviously I can't walk in because the thing is the centre court play music, and I wouldn't want to get done for copyright, but it's quite it's not a massive shopping centre, but has all the things you need. And over there's another entrance to the train station.
Io sono muscolato, però credo il trip. Giusto per farti capire che potresti procreare.
There's good old HMV. We were in Liverpool on Sunday where we saw a BHS store closed down. I hope HMVs are around for quite a long time. So we're just getting onto Wimbledon Broadway now. You might be able to see up there is the Wimbledon Theatre. We'll head down that way before we make a close. Very chilled out sort of area. We've got the Odeon. And some nice little cafes around here. Mustn't forget Morrison's. But what I like to do here is just basically just capturing the time. Let's have a little look what's on at the moment on the screen. Blair Witch Project. I went to go and see the David Brent film, the Ricky Gervais film, and I just was pretty disappointed. Life on the Road with David Brent, I just think The Office was like 2001. I think great art, just leave it alone. It was for the time, it captured a period, but he was by himself, there wasn't the other characters around. And I just think sometimes when you try to recreate a genius piece of art, years and years later, sometimes it just isn't happening. Times change, society changes, attitude changes. It just wasn't really happening. The Office was amazing, but it wasn't really happening. Listen, a quick shout out. Mika Cafe, now that is a cafe and a half. It does lovely, lovely food, and the staff are very welcoming. Right, let's get back on track. Now, as I was saying about The Office, the one thing I learnt, you know, there was a real life message in that comedy, was don't confuse popularity with respect. The way you see yourself, people in the world, is not the way people in the world see you. And a genius character created was Chris Finchy, the one who was Brent's mate, who had no respect for him at all. And it's just like an eye-opener that we have a relationship sometimes where we're the ones that are doing all the running and the other person isn't. And I think we've all had someone in our lives who should not have been our friend or colleague or partner in the first place. Right. On we go. This is the Broadway. Greg's, try out their sausage rolls and pasties. Can I catch that green man? Ooh. We've certainly got a lovely day. Oh, green man again. here we have the Wimbledon Theatre. Up-and-coming stuff. That is very, very cool, that show is. Saw it years ago. It seems that I've just escaped the lunchtime rush hour. Hence why I haven't been too obstructed in my path of lots of work people, etc. And most of the kids are back to school now anyway. Early September. Well, mid-September. Jimmy's is a place where a lot of companies go, local companies at Christmas time when they have their Christmas do. Those times when you say things to your boss that you think the next day you shouldn't have. Or is that usually the office parties? One of the two. I think we've been pretty blessed in terms of quietness. Hasn't been too packed, not too heavy. Just a quiet little stroll through Wimbledon Village and Wimbledon Town Centre. You can imagine during the championships it would be a completely different story. There's another lovely little bar. Rosalia Cafe. That's a very nice little place as well. I feel so out of place at the moment. Everyone's wearing nice shorts and I'm wearing trousers. Okay, so we're just coming towards the end of the Broadway now. There's the YMCA. I won't break into the song. The classic song. Heading 40 years old and people are still singing it at discos. Can't knock that. Okay. So, there's a brief little look at Wimbledon. Like I said, if you want to go into my channel, Our Planet Diaries, have a look at some more stuff, then please do. Or you can feel free to subscribe if you want, and then you can be informed of new material. Listen, if you've got this far in the video, 28 minutes almost, then I really appreciate that, because without you watching, these shows wouldn't be worth doing more videos. Until next time, be safe, take no nonsense, and only love what loves you back. See you soon.